Good day, my peeps. This is Chief, the one half of the Caribbean Connection. Chief and Stero, let's talk. I want to thank everyone for always tuning in and giving us that support that we require to help build and grow our channel. In addition, I definitely like to send a shout out to one of our member, Miss Claudine, who has been like supporting us from day one. So today I'd like to talk about the situation with the State Department transporting so-called some of the worst migrant prisoners, and they're transporting where? Yes, Guantanamo Bay. This is the Guantanamo Bay that the most wanted terrorists and Taliban fighters were transported to and held there for many years, over 20 years, while they await their hearing. Now, this is the same Guantanamo Bay that was under investigation and scrutiny because at this facility in Guantanamo Bay, a prison facility, they were torturing these terrorists, so-called terrorists, or enemy combatants, for many years, sicking dogs on them, um, exposing them to the elements. It basically was like keeping them naked in the cold, in addition to alleged sexual assault and so forth. So there was no one, since it was operated by the military, there was no independent monitoring them. Now, they have basically cleared Guantanamo Bay and some of the worst so-called terrorists or prisoners either sent back to their country or they was prosecuted and sent to the federal facilities within the United States. So, in a nutshell, the facility has been left bare. Now, jump fast forward to now. Uh, what they're saying, the State Department is saying that on the orders of Trump, President Trump, is to transport the worst of the worst prisoners, and we're talking about the migrant prisoners over to the Guantanamo Bay, which will be an extra holding facility at hand for these type of operation. Whenever ICE go to get these guys, they would just fly them there. Now, we don't know whether or not they were expanded, meaning if they're only at this time transporting the worst of the worst migrant prisoners, will they expand it in terms of, you know, individuals that are not violent, that just get like rounded up in a sweep or whatever, and they're sending there to house them while they await to repatriate them back to their country. We don't know. You know, Trump and his administration is very unpredictable. Will there be independent monitors monitoring the facilities to make sure and to ensure that these so-called migrant prisoners are not abused? Um, will there be just an open facility where international monitors and the news is able to visit and also their lawyers will be able to visit to speak with them and to get any clarification that is needed from the government and also by these you know so-called prisoners that's being held to be repatriated back to their home country. Um, will there be a mechanism put in place to make sure no torture take place, no abuse, whether it is sexually, whether it's physically, and so forth? Um, it remains to be seen because so far they have transported only 10 prisoners so far from what was released on the 5th of January from the State Department. Um, Now, in terms of the migrants, there are cases where individuals is rounded up, not being the main focus of attention. They go there to go to a facility, whether it is a church, a job, right, place of employment, or to a home to get a so-called um, a violent individual, and in addition to a person that maybe have like a criminal record, and while they're rounding them up, they might ask the individual, for the ID, and they don't have the ID. It turned out that they're are also illegal. They will round them up and bring them along. Will those individuals also get rounded up and sent to Guantanamo Bay? Um, it just remains to be seen, and we just hope that there is a monitor that is in place if the U.S. government will be doing this on a wholesale level to ensure that none of these situation takes place, like how we did when the so-called terrorists were stationed there and imprisoned there and being tortured. Just stay tuned. We definitely will be speaking about this, Stereo and I. Also like to just thank you for your support. You could check us out on our website, socialmobie, SOCIALMOBIE.com. All right, and you'll be able to get all the updates with our channel. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye.